so I think it's time for me to actually prepare for the update. There are a lot of things I need to do, but one of the thing that I should have done a long time ago is grinding the new Shipwright subclass. Well, it's not so new now. This thing got added back in Winter Update Part 1, so around 8 months ago, and believe or not, I've still not maximum it out yet. Well, that's what I'm gonna do today. Grinding this tedious thing. And while I'm grinding the sea events, I will talk about what are the next new subclasses gonna be. Just a heads up, these new subclasses are all my ideas and opinions. They did however mention Shipwright is just the beginning and more will be added. Also, the logos that I'm gonna show later are all created by me. Alright, let's first start with the Shipwright Part 2. This has already been confirmed by Zeolus that it will come out along with the Dragon Rework update. So that means we gonna have a lot more upgrades to do and possibly new features as well. I guess later we can repair the boat with more HP, maybe 500 HP per repair, so that we can save a lot more time hunting and moving the boat. As for the new feature, they probably will add defense or durability to the boat we on. It's like having a shield before the ship get damaged. I mean, it's okay if they didn't add that. Giving us reappearing more HP to the boat is already good enough as a Shipwright subclass. Okay, so from this moment on are all about the new subclasses. Once again, this is just my ideas and opinions. The first one is obviously gotta be the Helmsman. While Shipwright is in charge for repairing the ship, Helmsman will drive and steer the ship. Of course everyone can already drive the ships. What I mean is the one who have this subclass can steer the ship more fluently or more professionally. Right now we are having a hard time to turn left and right, and it take quite some time just to stop and reverse, which making it hard to maneuver around the rocks or just avoiding the mobs that appeared on the sea. If they want to go crazy with this Helmsman subclass, I really think they should add ship speed boost. So whoever driving the boat while equipping the Helmsman subclass, the ship can have significant speed boost. Let's say 5% ship speed whenever you equip this class while driving steering it. This is really helpful when sailing in the sea, especially when we were searching for the Leviathan boss, Mirage Island, and the most important is running away from the terror sharks. I think that would be a good features for the Helmsman subclass. The second one is Maestro. This subclass is purely for support your friends and ally. So the upgrades for this class will become more expensive because it will unlock better buffs for your friends and allies. Let's say the first upgrade or the basic is just giving 1% defense or 1% attack buff. But the more you upgrade, the more percent buffs you can give. If you unlock other buffs category, you can give many type of buffs at the same time. For example, maximum upgrade will give you plus 15% speed, plus 22% attack and defense on all abilities, reduce plus 20% incoming damage. This will be really useful when farming the sea events or doing PvP. It can also become a crucial subclass if they release the crew war update. Someone need to be in charge giving buff to the crew so that you can win. Right now the closest we got is Sound Fruit, but the buff's only applied to your accepted allies and they need to be really close to you to get it. It also doesn't last very long, so it would be good if this subclass can have an upgrade for the buff radius. Like in 10 meters every crewmates can get the buffs. The third one is Brawler. This subclass is purely for supporting the fighting style. I don't have much idea for this, since fighting style itself is already powerful enough. I mean the M1 can already kill us in few hits, so why the need to make it more stronger? Well, I thought it would be cool if they also have effects like the enchantment. Basically this is like enchantment but for fighting styles. They can make the upgrades super expensive and you can only choose one effect to use on your fighting style. You can change to other effects but it will cost you more valor. I just think it would be cool if FS also have effects like the weapons. The fourth one is Weapon Master. Now since swords and guns already have enchantments, they don't really need anything else. I also heard enchantments will get a rework in the next update, so they probably will be more useful later. This particular subclass will only give random buff stats to weapons every few minutes. Let's say every 3 minutes the buff will change to other category and types. For example, like all saber type will get plus 10% damage, all musket type will get plus 15% damage, something like that, and it will change every 3 minutes or so. I think this one will make the interaction more fun. The fifth one will be Treasure Hunter. Now this actually has already been mentioned by Zeolus as an example for what the future of subclass can be. He said it will make you have easier time to find treasures and collect other treasure stuffs, or it probably will give you a detector or notifier when searching for treasures. In my opinions, this subclass will only be added when they expanded the game even more. Right now they are still in the beginning phase of this true RPG transition plans. For this to happen they need to release all of the major updates first. The sixth one is Spartacus. This only applied in PvP and only work if certain conditions is fulfilled. I think it's more fair to say this only works if the user doesn't have any fruit power. Basically a normal human being like Spartacus himself. This will give the user an energy slash aura buffs which will amplify all attacks while doesn't possess any foreign power. This will add more fun to the game and the overall PvP experience. Not gonna lie, the PvP right now is so dull that I need to use common fruits just to have fun. The seventh one is Debuff Master. Unlike the Maestro subclass, this one only weakens the enemies regardless of their types, which mean it can be used on players and NPCs. The best way to fight something stronger is not by getting yourself even more stronger, but by making them more weaker than you. I got this subclass idea after reading the Debuff Master manhwa. It's a really good read. I recommend to check it out. So truth to its name, this will debuff your enemies if they enter your reach or getting targeted by you. Their overall stats will be decreased, thus making them deal less damage. Their incoming damage stats also can get debuff. For example, increase plus 25% incoming damage, so they basically receive a whole lot more damage. If a low level got hunted by high level players, that low level can debuff them and transfer the buff power to themselves, making them somewhat equal when fighting those high levels. That's all the ideas I have for the new subclasses. So which logo you like the most? Personally, this is my ranking. I'm kinda torn between 1 and 2, but the Treasure Hunter just looks so good. Anyway, that's about it. Before I end this video, I want to promote my new channel KoujiCedar Plays. I decided to make this channel only for Blox Fruits and possibly other major games, but for now this one only focused on Blox Fruits since I have so much ideas to make. Meanwhile, this one will be featuring games that I grind for fun. Right now I'm grinding Anime Vanguard since it's newly released. This really have the same vibe and feeling as Anime Adventures. That's why I stopped making Anime Defenders video long ago and waiting for this one. The gameplay is fun like any other TD game, but the grinding difficulty are certainly a little bit more higher than other TD games. It's strangely addictive and the model and texture are so smooth. You can check out the codes in my videos and it's not expired yet. If you didn't see me upload videos here, I probably editing and upload in this channel. Alright, that's all. See ya.
君の虜にな